great to have friends that have that kind of mindset that really help you along. But I'll go ahead and move on from that. Um, uh, Consistency is also important. That's something I was trying to learn for a while and was horrible at it. I kept on starting and stopping and starting and stopping. But the when I heard that my tumors were shrinking and stuff like that, that was huge motivation for me to get that consistency going, especially when it comes to going to the gym and stuff like that. That really got me going. And they say it takes 21 days to create a habit, and getting to that 21 days is hard, especially because some days you don't want to do it. But if you don't do it that day, I've learned it. Your brain basically says, maybe the next day, it's like, I didn't do it yesterday, but it's fine today. You can go ahead and put it off till tomorrow, and then keep on doing that, and it won't become a habit. So you just gotta, just like I said before, 1% is better than a day. Um, and consistency helps with everything. I mean, even with chemo, they just didn't do it once and that was it. It was, over and over and over and over again, and that consistency kept the tumor from shrinking. Um, and something that we will all run into is failing. Um, Something I've run into a lot. And failure is not as bad as everybody thinks it is. Um, Basically, what a lot of things I've been seeing, a lot of mentors I've had, they've said fail forward. I mean, you're not, when you fail, you don't really fail. You fail when you stop. But if you fail forward, you keep going, and you learn from those failures, you can make yourself better, learn more, and that actually gets you closer to success. As one of my mentors was saying that basically, going from here to success isn't going to be a straight road. It's going to be lots of curves, and when you see failure, you don't want to, grind your teeth, be angry at it. You want to hug it. Because that failure, like I said, is getting you one step closer to success. And the last thing I want to talk about is your mindset. That's something that I think is very important, because without that positive mindset, things that, let me give an example, is like when I wrecked my Honda. It was something I had been working on for a year, and it was my baby, and when it got wrecked, at first, obviously I was angry. I won't say I wasn't, because that'd be a lie. But after maybe a day or two or something like that, I'm like, I wonder what I'm gonna get next. You gotta think like that, or else you go crazy. I mean, same thing for, that mindset goes for, like, for example, when I had a cast on my arm back when I had the tumor, and it cut off a nerve that was to my hand, and so my hand was like this, and I couldn't move it at all or anything like that. And they told me that it'll take about a year for it to actually start moving again. Well, with the way my mind was set up, it's like, I don't care what they say. I'm going to make this happen. And within 6 months, I was able to do this. Within a year, I had brain flow range of motion. That's something I really learned. It's all in your head. Turning those negative times into positive time, finding those little positive points in your day can really make a huge difference on how that day ends up. Something that I have also learned too is doesn't matter how your morning was. I mean, it doesn't matter if it was a horrible morning. That doesn't mean that your whole day is going to be horrible. It just means that your morning was. Um, and another thing when it comes to the mindset is, like, for example, there's, some people would say, oh man, only 4 people came. Or maybe it was just 2 people, oh man, 2 people came. Or maybe it was 3 people, it's like, oh man, nobody wanted to come at all and stuff like that. But in my mind, I'm like, awesome, 4 people came. Even if it was 2 people, oh, this is awesome, 2 people came. Or even if nobody came, I would still be excited because I got here. I'm up here. I didn't stay at home. I didn't procrastinate. I didn't keep on moving it forward. I'm here. I'm speaking, and that's something in itself. That in itself is an achievement. Um, and so, with that being said, I'm not sure if it's been 30 minutes or not. Um, and like I said, I promise that speech will be better next time. But I want to thank you guys again for coming. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, you guys have no idea how much it means to me.